Hi, I'm Tanya from English Challenges, where I help you speak English confidently and naturally. Today is one of my favorite grammar lessons, collocations. Collocations are amazing because they help you speak English very naturally. They help you sound like a native speaker. So what we will do today is I will tell you what a collocation is, where you can learn them, and how. And I'll go over the 3 collocations that I see spoken incorrectly the most. Okay, so first, what is a collocation? I'm glad you asked. A collocation is a group of words, usually 2 or 3, that we use together in English regularly. There's no grammatical rule, it just sounds right to a native speaker. I know it's annoying because there is no rule. You just have to learn them and use them. But they're kind of awesome. So I'll give you an example that will hopefully highlight why they're so important and why it makes such a big difference to learn them. For example, we say fast food when we're talking about Burger King, McDonald's. So fast food is the perfect example of a collocation because if we use a synonym for fast, for example, quick food, grammatically it's correct. But in conversational English, quick food doesn't mean anything. If I say quick food, a native speaker won't think, oh, Taco Bell, McDonald's. It won't mean anything. But if you say fast food, then they'll understand. All right, so now that you know what a collocation is, where can you learn it? How can you learn them? Well, the where is with me. So I created a blog post with all of my favorite links, YouTube videos, and infographics, and I'll include the links below. So check that out. So I've done the research for you. Now the how, there are a few different ways. You can learn by topic, for example, business collocations, food collocations. So you can search for them by topics that interest you or that you need. You could also learn them by specific words. For example, collocations with make, collocations with do or take. So these are 2 different approaches that you can use. And I recommend checking out the blog post. I have a bunch of different ones set up there for you. Find what works for you. Some people, they learn better by memorizing lists. Other people prefer to hear it. Some people need to see a graphic. So I have all 3 of those taken care of for you. All right, so next up are the 3 most commonly mistaken collocations that I hear. All right, so the first one is take a test. Take a test, not make a test. If you say make a test, that will be confusing to an English speaker because the only people that make tests are teachers. I make tests, that means I create tests for my students. Students take the test. So that's what you're going to need. All right, so again, take a test. The next one is depend on. Oh, I hear this said incorrectly all the time. Depend of. No. It's depend on. For example, I want to go to the park, but it depends on the weather. If it rains, I won't go. Again, depend on. And the third one is, ironically, make a mistake. I have students tell me all the time, oh, teacher, I did a mistake. No, you didn't. You made a mistake. Now this one's fun because you can use M&M, like the chocolate. So M&M, make a mistake. All right, so those are the top 3 mistakes that I hear the most often with collocations. Also, how you can learn them, by topic or by word, and where you can find lists and videos. So check out the links below and make sure to subscribe at my website, EnglishChallenges.com. Thank you so much for joining me today, and let me know in the comments, what do you want to learn? Do you want to learn more grammar? Is there a verb tense that you think is really confusing that I can help you with? Or would you like conversational lessons? Do you want me to post anything to help you practice talking about making an appointment with a doctor or shopping or whatever? Let me know and I'll make it for you. Bye.